time rock and roll.
Okay, hi.
Time rock and roll.
Hi, little Nathan. Hey, we are going to tell you another story about Paul today.
Hi, kids. Sorry about that. I was just listening to some Power 97.5.
Okay, well, good. So, Paul is on his way to Jerusalem, and he is stopping at every little place that he knows
like he
people.
always does, and he's saying, hi, believers, hello, believers, do this, believers, do that, believers.
No, this is a good thing.
Well, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
It's an incredible thing that he did that. He had God's power flowing through him so that when he spoke, he had powerful words that turned people to believing in Jesus. And so it is very important. Because of Paul, lots of the world knows about who Jesus is. So he's very, very...
Yeah, I wasn't in any way trying to minimize what he did. I don't want to be misunderstood.
It just sounded like it a little bit.
Sometimes my tone is misleading.
Yes, okay, we need to work on your tone. So we'll go back. Paul is on his way to Jerusalem, telling everyone about Jesus, reconnecting with people he's already told about Jesus, and in different churches, old friends and new friends, in different churches, people who have the gift of prophecy, which means they hear special messages from God, they keep saying, you know what, God told us, Paul, that when you go to Jerusalem, you'll be in trouble.
I hear special messages from God.
You do?
They're normally doom and gloom.
Oh.
I'm a bit of a doomsday prophet.
Well, usually God gives us things to encourage us, to build us up, and help us draw nearer to Him. But in this case, he was giving these people a message that, you know what, you're probably not going to see your friend again because he's going to Jerusalem to fulfill a very special mission for me. So they found out that Paul was going to be hurt in Jerusalem, and they begged him not to go. And he said, you know what, I still have to follow Christ. And they even started crying and crying.
They were weeping. Did they gnash their teeth?
Probably.
Could
Probably
you
tore
gnash your
them.
teeth just so the kids know what that is? Because I don't. Just gnash them good.
I did. Okay. Well.
That's not gnashing. That's just grimacing.
Well, okay, we're going to keep going.
That's the sound of gnashing.
Okay, great. So Paul's friends are starting to cry because he says, I need to go to Jerusalem. And then he says to them, you're breaking my heart because you're crying so much. But don't worry, I am going to follow Christ and what he has called me into. Even though this is a dangerous mission, my authority comes from him. And he has told me to go do this. So
You're
I'm
talking
going
all
to...
soft there. You like this part. This is special to you to just see Paul be so faithful.
Yes.
That's good. You're inspired, kids.
Yeah. So Paul is submissive to what Jesus has called him into. He doesn't say, no, I want to protect myself. I want to do my own things my own way. He says, no, I'm going to follow this mission that God has called me into, even though it's dangerous and it might be a bit scary. So he continues on to Jerusalem. And today what we're going to talk about, kids, is submission. Lots of times God will call us into things that are a bit scary, maybe make us nervous, but there is a great, great purpose in them. And so we want to be people who are submissive to God because he calls us into this really great life. So to practice submission today, we're going to make board games. We've done this before.
Did I ever say the joke about submission, about being on a mission to buy a sub?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to make board games. And what you are going to do with your friends in your class is you're going to get them to play your board game and you're going to play their board game. But you're going to have to follow their rules or submit to their rules, not demand your own way.
Oh my goodness, this could get ugly.
It could get
Some
ugly.
of these kids have trouble with submission, I bet.
Yes.
Some of them like getting their own way.
I think so.
Especially if you're the oldest in the family, probably. You really lord it over your little sister.
But we need to learn submission because we need to know how to do that in order to have a good relationship with God.
The oldest in your family?
I was.
I'm not surprised.
All right, we're going to continue on, kids. So we want you to make a board game. We want you to play it with your friends and take it home and play it with your family and see how you can submit to other people's rules.
And maybe hit Subway on the way home, kids.
All right. Have a good Sunday. See you later.